Going on, guys? Bad game. Just another bad game. Oh, pretty much nailed it in my pre-game video. I just said they got to protect Flynn, and they didn't, but some of it has to do with Flynn. First of all, some positives. I'd say Rashad Jennings. The only positive this game to really think about, maybe Michael Rivera a little bit, but Rashad Jennings blocked a punt. He did pretty well in place of McFadden, and I thought he was alright. He was the only player I thought that was fine offensively. Defense, I thought the defense played well this game. They were only worn out near the end. I'm not really going to be too mad over that. They gave up some points, but they weren't the reason we lost this game. There were times I think we blitzed a little too heavy, and the Redskins were countering that. And you can't blitz the safeties too often. It just gets predictable, and they're going to counter that. That's how it works. Now on to the negatives. Too many. Big one is Matt Flynn. Really angry over Matt Flynn. Just has no awareness in the pocket. He holds on to the ball too long. He just doesn't know what he's doing, apparently. He holds on to the ball in the pocket. Offensive line hasn't been good either, but there are times he should see the pass rusher, and he doesn't try to move away. I'm not saying he should be running the way Pryor does or another dual-threat quarterback, but no excuses. This is a no-excuse type of game because they could not protect Flynn, and the offense was dead. They only had 7 points on offense, and they could have been 0. If Matt Flynn throws that interception in the red zone, there's 0 points on offense, potentially. Never good to see something like that. It's just not an excuse. Yeah, Redskins just made a lot less mistakes than us. They wore us down because our offense could do nothing. I mean, Flynn throws that pick 6. This game, maybe the Raiders would have just kept some momentum, but no, it gets stalled. Nothing goes right this game. Nothing goes right. And there's injuries. Marcel Reese, Darren McFadden, Charles Woodson, Mike Jenkins. Lots of guys injured this game. Nothing to be optimistic about. People might hate my negativity on things, but there hasn't been any reason to back me up either. I mean, I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. People get mad over that, but it's the problem. The Raiders did not show up this game for the most part, except defensively. Another game, no protection, but no pocket awareness by Flynn. It feels like we're better off starting Matt McGloin if Pryor cannot play again. Better hope Pryor doesn't get hurt anymore, because that was a no-excuse type of game with how the offense played. They weren't moving the ball at all. No movement outside of the first quarter. They got predictable. So, yeah, it sucks. We're in the cellar, and it is what it is. Just got to move on to next week. A lot of non-Raider videos going to come this week. If you're a Sharks fan, if you're an A's fan, there might not be much Raiders talk this week. I mean, I'll talk after the game against the Chargers, but I'm not going to talk otherwise. I don't think I'm going to preview the Chargers game because I'm going to repeat myself. So what's the point? What's the point of repeating what I say? I'll be here after the game. I'll always be here after a game, but no reason to talk. This was one of those games that everything went wrong.